Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All Signs love tarot reading. All Signs love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. A reading where we're going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is there something you need to know, hear, don't see coming? Is anyone making a move? Let's take a look at the energy that is coming in. It's the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Wow. Somebody's making some kind of move. This Ten of Wands is in reverse, Jupiter in Sagittarius energy. The thing is the wands are the fastest, but when you've got 10 of them, you know, it's going to slow some things down. So something that's been, I guess you could say, keeping somebody from making a move is being released or changing. It's coming here with the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. So this urge, something is changing. It's a new cycle. What is it? Matters of the heart. It's a pretty passionate energy, but it's the movement. I do want to say here on the Ace of Wands today, we have some crystals, which are both healing and, well, can be used for a lot of things. I won't go into crystals today, but I'll tell you clarity, and it's right in front of the sun, new cycle energy. And the sun, of course, is connected to the solar plexus chakra. I do. So what this move isn't clear at this point. Let's continue taking a look. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. All the playlists are linked in the description. Today's readings, Love Tarot, All Signs Tarot, Love Messages. You'll find all 12 Zodiac signs as well. Twin Flame readings if you're on a Twin Flame journey. Feel free to explore. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Remember, if you hear my voice and my content anywhere but here on my verified channel, here on YouTube, it means somebody took it. Thank you for the emails you've been sending with channel names. I would really appreciate it if you kept that up. It is really helping. The email is in the community tab on a post. You'll also find it on my channel here in the About Me page. Thank you so much. Let's continue looking into this energy. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see, Ahu. Oh, look at this. It's the King of Pentacles. Is somebody moving forward here with a commitment? Virgo ruled by Mercury energy. Your first card on the table, but not the first card in the energy, the Seven of Swords. So it's somebody who has been running, who quite literally broke promises. The Star. Also, as you can see, Seven of Swords in the partnership placement. So this is somebody who ran from commitment. Aquarius and Uranus energy. The Knight of Cups is in reverse, broken promises. What have the obstacles been around that? I kind of feel like it's around this person. This is where their energy is very strong, and today we have the Five of Wands there, Saturn and Leo energy. Saturn can slow some things down, and it can be connected to, you could say, like what other people think or what other expectations that people have on them. Let's continue on, but I'll tell you, coming here, Five of Swords, not loving that, but there it is. Venus in Aquarius energy, and it's right next door to the Five of Cups in reverse. Mars in Scorpio, that is an apology. So somebody does have an apology. I don't know what the details are, why this person ran from this particular level of commitment. So it can be around anything from plans to take it exclusive, move in, something even bigger. You know, the Pentacles are contracts, relationships, partnerships. They are very long-term, but they're also slow. And somebody is coming here with this apology that's catty corner here, connected to, well, the King of Pentacles. Again, somebody coming in here who, it's like they know now, and in order probably to even change or move anything, there's an apology that's here. I'm not privy to why they broke these promises, at least not at this point. But the Knight of Cups is here in reverse, Scorpio and Pluto energy. And yeah, it's connected to these Five of Wands, these challenges and these obstacles. So it can be around them, it can be around other people. The Star is also here, wanting to be your overall energy, Aquarius and Uranus energy. And why I like this, I like it for a lot of reasons, but I like it for you in your reading today because there is a lot of healing energy in here. And it's this energy of somebody coming back in with this healing energy, with clarity, affinity. This is this person coming back in here, connected right here to our Five of Cups in reverse. The apology, is this more than an apology? It's feeling that way. Yeah, so this is the Empress energy here. This is the Empress energy. It's a sincere apology. It's speaking the truth, emotional, I want to say availability, but an openness, and it's somebody who wants long-term energy. The Empress, divine feminine energy, Taurus, also bringing in Libra by way of Venus, the planet of love for both Taurus and Libra. But around timing, divine number, divine timing. So it's connected here to the broken promises and to what have the obstacles been. Right person, wrong time, somebody ready, somebody not, somebody available, somebody not. The Empress is the leader of all 12 zodiac signs and can create and grow, well, just about anything here. And I want to validate, should that be some of the broken promise energy here, should that be around next level in terms of a family that you were expanding or even creating, that energy is here. Yeah. And somebody has been in this energy and it's changing. Look, so the Seven of Cups coming in, but coming in here with the World card. Our bigger picture energy here on the table today is the Empress, the Star, and the World card. It came here with the World card. So this is a validation that the person's energy that's here, it's really clear. Look, it's here with the Five of Wands, has been in some commitment issues. Venus and Scorpio. So whether they've just been in their own way, in their own head, and have been afraid of a next level, which can definitely be around, you could say, marriage again, or completing a picture in the way of family energy. You know, what does that mean for you? Because it's here in the World card. And it's really clear that something is changing here. What have the choices been in this Seven of Cups? Because it's a validation for me that somebody's been having trouble either balancing their work and romantic life, listening to other people, and not simply, but not that it's simple, but quite simply has been afraid of taking this next level, which for a lot of you will involve some life-changing decisions. I want to say everyone, but specifically around this person today, this is a life-changing energy. It's the World card in the upright, and it's a validation for me also of the slowing energy, you could say. This is Saturn energy. And this upright energy is telling me that somebody has or is or has paid off some karmic debts, has learned the lessons necessary, and you could say while this has been on pause or taking a break or perhaps separated. It's going to be different for everybody. Obstacles and challenges that have presented themselves throughout this cycle, somebody has either overcome them or is overcoming them in real time as we speak. And again, you can see it here in our Five of Wands and our Seven of Cups energy. That, what is it about? Work, people, places. For some, it could be long distance for sure. That's also a validation here in our World card. Has this been around this commitment energy in our King of Pentacles? Is that committing to somebody relocating? Is that committing again to next level Empress energy around building, perhaps rebuilding a family kind of energy together? Is this around moving in, marriage? What is that? Again, it's so specific for you, but in the bigger picture here, it's really clear just even how they're connecting today visually for me. It's really clear that there have been timing issues, and that something is changing around this person. Is it also around you? Ultimately, it's together. There are life-changing decisions being made. The thing about the divine feminine energy of the Empress and the World card is they are both threes, and that's around timing energy for me, number one. Number two, that's a 33, and that's telling me that anything is possible. This could kind of go in any way. And number three, oddly enough, there are third-party energies. But the thing is about third-party energies is they're not always about people. It could be, and we could even be looking at a divine feminine kind of third-party energy, like a maternal energy, somebody who has expectations on somebody, like listening to them, whether they're just in their head or they're in their life. But it can also be around a romantic energy, and it can be around location or work. What that third-party energy has been is going to be really specific to you. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Not really that surprising. The Queen of Wands in reverse. So a lack of confidence energy connecting here to the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So broken promise energy around that next level. And our Page of Pentacles energy in reverse. Page energy can be around, it's like a student energy, it could be somebody who's literally younger. And it's interesting because it's connecting with this really strong energy of the Empress, who's in charge of all 12 zodiac signs. A lot of strong and powerful energy there. Yet we have this energy, this page energy in reverse of somebody who's having some kind of issues, which is really in alignment with whatever's going on with this person. And it's the pentacle around the commitment energy. and other commitments again, whether it's work, people. Eight of Cups is in reverse. This is a coming back in energy. Saturn in Pisces. And that's the thing. It's really connecting with a lot of the Saturn energy here of why this person pulled away in the first place and what has happened since then, because somebody's learned some lessons and now something is changing. I'm wondering, yeah, maybe what has been seen or heard. Is somebody here kind of triggered into change? Because again, it's life-changing decisions. Getting closer to true purpose energy. When you get out of the World card, you go into the Fool. And that is a new cycle and a new path. Clearly, there's more than an apology. But even so, it's, you know, definitely not that energy of somebody just coming in and making an apology and everything's on track. It does feel kind of complicated. The Knight of Wands is here in the upright on the move. It's the fastest night. I want to validate also for those of you that it's connecting with our Seven of Swords and also our Queen of Wands in reverse. For those of you that have been in a connection that's been more physical, there's a validation of that energy that's here, of somebody perhaps that was running and afraid of taking things past that, who has now figured out, oh, this is more than that for me as well. Now that's a really specific message, but I'm always going to bring them through when they come through. Is that yours? More broken promise energy here. Wow. Ace of Cups in reverse with the Devil. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And the Devil, Capricorn, and Saturn energy. Yeah, so this is pretty clear that there's third-party energy here. And again, it could be that it's a person for you, but it's also really clear for me that it's somebody possibly that, yeah, has not balanced out their work and romantic life. Emotionally has maybe been afraid of the commitment, you know, the next level kind of energy. And I want to say, just even here with the Ace of Cups, the way it is in reverse here with the Devil, that we could be looking at some kind of vice energy that's played a part. I don't think it's for everybody that this is somebody who is younger or immature and afraid of emotions and next level, but it is here, and it can be that that's part of what's been going on here. Somebody who's been, I guess you could say, like, not handling the emotions in a healthy way. That's what I want to say. So the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands. I actually really like that. And the Eight of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups. Excuse me, the King of Cups. I like this because the Six of Swords energy, Mercury in Aquarius, for me today is around the two of you communicating. As you can see, there are 3 swords on each side here, and that brings in the Saturn and Libra energy of the Three of Swords. So something clearly having gone on here, whether there's a pause button, communication issues, or no contact, no communication, and or in separation. It's like you're both here in this boat, on this water, which is around the divine energy. It's around the relationship, the emotions, and it's on the move, and it's heading here toward a rainbow, which is obviously over the obstacles here, this hopeful energy that this communication will work some things out. What you have been waiting for, the apology is here. And I feel like, at the very least, a conversation around the major changes. But it feels like that's also happening. Because it's both coming here with the Two of Wands, Mars and Aries energy, the choice you've been waiting for someone to make, which is also, again, for some of you, that's quite, well, it's quite literally around travel. So whether this is around somebody relocating or not, that's here. But more specifically, that and I would say it's probably a lot more specific for me. It's coming through that it's around the moves you're waiting for them to make. Also in terms of next level. Because that Ace of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse, those are broken promises. And it can be around marriage. You know, it's really specific with these energies, or again, building or expanding a family kind of energy. And we have the Empress energy here, which is around that energy. We have the Star, our major arcana energy, the World card. And we have our Ace of Pentacles. So whatever the reasons are for this person running, something is changing here. And it's what literally the choice you've been waiting for them to make in this Two of Wands. Because this is also Mars energy, and that's a completion energy. And it always connects for me in some form to the World card, especially when they come together. So this completion energy of waiting for somebody to either relocate, to change their job, to make that move toward marriage or family energy. What does that mean for you? It's so specific. But it's a life-changing energy, so it's actually really quite big. When you get out of the Two of Wands, like you could say the choice you're waiting for them to make, which we can see here in the Seven of Cups. So it could be between also like not listening to what other people think they should do. What is that? Again, it's specific for you. But when you get out of here, the choice you're waiting for them to make, the move you're waiting for them to make, look at this. You're going into that Three of Wands, the Sun and Aries energy, and you're coming together and you're making the move. Now that's kind of like the footwork in order to get the bigger picture here going. And that's really clear that it's here. The World card, the Star, the Empress. Coming back in here with the apology, but there's more than the apology. And this Eight of Swords in reverse, I like this too. Jupiter and Gemini energy, because this is where things have been. And it's going here with the Five of Wands. So that's also a validation for me that whatever these obstacles have been, and it's just already clear here with the World card and the Empress, but whatever they have been, this is what has been getting worked out. So those Five of Wands, are those other people? Is that about location, a job? Is that just them in their head? Because there's a releasing energy here with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You could say it's like a liberation. So it could be from a person or a job, or them getting out of their head and finally making these or a life-changing decision. Obviously, this can be around both of you needing to do that. But coming in here is the King of Cups. I like that. The King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Halfway to the Emperor energy. So not quite there with the counterpart of our Empress here, but almost. A sincere apology. And a conversation that, yeah, it feels like an honest conversation with clarity and truth. And I want to validate again, if this weight, look, it's right here with the Seven of Cups, and then leading up here to the World card, the weight, literally the weight for them to make a choice. Life-changing decisions, it's leading right up to that. I want to validate that if this, for some of you, has been more of a physical thing or was a physical thing, that there are deeper feelings here. That much is really clear. And there's definitely a rainbow of hope here at the end of this conversation, meeting. It's really strong around timing, but it's definitely an energy that is clear to me. Somebody is making the changes, the choices that you've been waiting for. I want to bring in some channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Thank you for waking me up. Halfway to our Emperor energy, Mars and Aries. It scares me how deeply you see me. I miss you so much. I am shifting very deeply right now. This is really strong. My life has completely changed. Okay, so I've just realized something is here. And I'm feeling all over the place. It's showing a roller coaster. I don't know if there was some kind of triggering of something seen or heard. How close or far you are is going to be so specific to you. But what you have been waiting for around the completion energy, something that needs to be completed in this cycle around this person, if it's just, I want to say, realizing how much they miss you and what this is and what they want, that is here. Learning lessons, this liberating kind of energy, and working on coming here to communicate. But what that is just is going to be so specific to you. I think about you constantly. Oh, you are my dream come true, and the universe brought us together. I recognized your soul immediately. Take me even deeper, please. And bottom of the deck, I'm going through an ego death. So that's connecting for me as well with the halfway point to the Emperor energy. So it could be that camera is going to make me crazy. I don't think you really missed very much. I'm pretty sure everything already came down. What I was saying is this, I'm going through an ego death energy. It's both connected to the apology, but I kind of feel like it's connected to whatever this third party energy is. It scares me how deeply you see me, also connecting with our King of Cups energy. The universe brought us together. You are my dream come true. Take me even deeper. Again, around the feelings, but also the level of commitment. This is somebody who's been running from it. Again, the specifics as to why, that's around you. But this energy of fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't, is very strongly connected to the star energy. Written in the stars, you could say, I recognized your soul immediately. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. We have a deep soul connection. It scares me how deeply you see me. Bottom of the deck, you are my person. Connecting with the star, like understanding the connection. We have a deep soul connection. I miss you so much. Eight of Cups in reverse, like figuring it out, lesson learned, don't like being apart. I'm shifting very deeply now. So again, it's around some kind of life changes here in the World card, but also emotionally, internally around this person. Come to me in my dreams. I'll kiss you there. The physical energy, I'm scared to leave the life I'm in. So that's really strongly connected to this World card. And the wait here in the Two of Wands, waiting for somebody to make a choice, to literally make a move. Again, it could be around an actual physical move, like relocation kind of energy, but it feels like it's more about a big move, you know? It's right here in between. My life has completely changed. Look, the direction, and I'm shifting very deeply right now. So something is changing here around this person. This could also be both of you. Conversations with you are the highlight of my day. I wish I could see you in person. It makes me sad when I read messages, read our messages of happier times. That was fast. I messed up so bad. I have so many regrets about that. I want to talk, but I'm scared. I don't want to lose you forever. Bottom of the deck, I want to be honest. I'm trying to send a message. Yes, I think of you a lot too. I made so many mistakes. Lessons learned, 8 of Cups in reverse. Do you still love me? So much regret. I want to be honest again, so kind of feel like that's both of you for different reasons, you know? It's around the conversation and or messages. What have you done to me? I love you, and I'm sorry I hurt you. Yeah, something is changing here around this person. Wanting to go here with the 8 of Swords, in reverse. My throat chakra is going kind of nuts here. We will be together again someday. Don't give up on us. I feel your energy. I was scared going here with I made so many mistakes and you are so good to me. There's a really strong timing energy around this connection. What you've been waiting for this person to change, which is more than just an ego, death here and an apology, is what is, I feel like, being worked on now. Like what's happening here. In the bigger picture. The Star, the Empress in the World card. This is not somebody who wants to lose you. That's just been really clear. Including the message, I don't want to lose you forever. Bottom of the deck, you are never far from my mind. And the last two coming in. Yeah, wow. You are my biggest wish, and please never give up on us. That's connecting here with the Star. I don't want to lose you forever. I love you. You are my biggest wish. King of Cups energy here as well. This is how they feel. And I would say the next move that they're working on. True feelings and true intentions. Beautiful soul, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here, watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you to channel members. Thank you for the super thanks. Totally not expected, but so appreciated. Also, thank you for continuing to send me those emails of channel names that are taking my content. If you hear it altered or not anywhere but here on my verified channel on YouTube, it means somebody is taking it. The email can be found in the community tab as well as the About Me page. Thank you again. I'm sending you love, light, and hoping the best outcome for you. Until next time.